Look at your hands right now. Maybe you washed them an hour ago with something foamy that smelled like lavender or coconut. You didn't think about it. You'll never think about it. But for over 95% of human history, that bottle on your sink simply did not exist. And yet people still found ways to get clean, to smell less terrible, and to protect their skin from a world that was actively trying to destroy it. So what were they actually doing? The answer involves fire, fat, urine, and a Roman myth about a mountain that may not have even existed. And once you hear it, you'll never look at a bar of soap the same way again. Let's start with the basic chemistry, because it explains everything that follows. Soap is just fatty acid mixed with an alkali. Something fatty meets something basic, and the result grabs onto dirt and lifts it away. That's it. That's the entire secret. And here's the part that should blow your mind. That combination probably happened by accident, over and over for thousands of years before anyone realized what they were looking at. Picture an early human roasting meat over an open fire. Fat drips down into the ashes below. Days later, rain falls on that spot, and suddenly there's a strange foam bubbling up where the grease met the ash. Nobody designed that. Nobody had a lab. It was a fire pit, doing chemistry nobody understood, leaving behind a substance that happened to lift dirt off skin. That accidental discovery didn't get written down for tens of thousands of years. The first time anyone actually documented it was around 2800 BC in Babylon, where archaeologists found clay cylinders with inscriptions describing fat boiled with ash. Not for washing, as far as we can tell. This was for cleaning wool. The cleaning your body part came later. By 1500 BC in Egypt, things got more deliberate. A medical document called the Ebers Papyrus laid out actual recipes, combining animal and plant oils with alkaline salts to create something soap-like, used both for washing and for treating skin conditions. Egypt had figured out, in writing, what that fire pit had stumbled onto by accident centuries earlier. But here's where it gets genuinely strange. The Greeks and Romans, for all their advanced engineering, aqueducts, plumbing, public baths, didn't really use soap for personal hygiene. Instead, they coated their entire bodies in olive oil, then scraped it off with a curved bronze tool called a strigil. The oil would pull dirt, sweat, and dead skin away from the body, and the strigil would scrape the whole greasy mixture off. And that scraped-off grime? Athletes' trainers actually saved it. It was believed to have healing properties, and it got reused in medical treatments. People were essentially harvesting and recycling their own filth as medicine. Then there's the Roman legend of how soap supposedly got its name, from a mountain called Mount Sarpo, where animal sacrifices left fat and ash to wash down into a river below. Women doing laundry there noticed their clothes came out cleaner. A nice story. The problem is, no one has ever found Mount Sarpo. It might be pure folklore, retroactively explaining something people had already been doing without a name for it. And if you think that's strange, Roman launderers also used urine, specifically for whitening togas, because of its ammonia content. Some historical accounts suggest it occasionally crossed over into personal hygiene too, in genuinely desperate situations. Let that sit with you for a second the next time you complain that your shampoo isn't foamy enough. Here's what's most surprising of all, though. Walk into a high-end skincare store today and you'll find products built on exactly these ancient principles, just rebranded. Bentonite clay masks, marketed as Aztec healing clay, trace back to volcanic ash used by Mesoamerican civilizations for centuries. Across West Africa, black soap made from plantain ash and palm oil is still produced exactly the way it always was, and it's now sold internationally as a premium natural alternative to synthetic cleansers. In Namibia, the Himba people still apply a daily mixture of ochre and herbs, not just for color, but specifically to remove dirt and odor. The same function performed the same way for longer than anyone can date. We didn't invent clean. We just keep rediscovering it, packaging it, and selling it back to ourselves at a markup. The fire pit figured this out first. We just finally caught up.